Good. Yeah, good.
What is it? Chicken?
Ass. Chicken ass.
Chicken ass.
Yes.
Chicken ass.
Yes.
Oh shit!
Oh my God.
I just ate some chicken ass, y'all. This ass good.
Good to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine, man. Hey, I read the article about you in the pen down. You're one data-obsessed cat, man.
Well, you can never have too much data. Mm-hmm. I'm glad you came. Look, this Shep thing, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. Mm-hmm. We're going to need to put in some work to make sure it doesn't have a negative impact on the start of your career.
Okay, yeah, so just like work hard, play well, make people forget Shep ever existed.
Yes and no. Let's say we put you in the starting lineup tomorrow and you stumble a little bit. Normally, no big deal. Mm-hmm. But 68% of our fans wanted Shep. And of that 68%, 95% have a highly unfavorable opinion of you.
Okay, so that's basically corporate speak for they hate my guts.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which means it becomes a story. Mm. Papers in this town are out for blood. I'm sure you saw the top take segment.
Oh, I did.
Okay, look, there's no reason to think that you're not going to take off right out of the gate. But any hiccup in your play, and we've got a distraction on our hands. It's bad for your growth, bad for team chemistry, and it makes Phil Boyer look bad. Mm-hmm. He stuck his neck out for you on draft night.
Okay, so what's the solution?
Glad you asked. We focus on the fan base, and we develop a strategy to win their affection.
Okay, it sounds like my playing time is based on what? If I can make the fans like me or not?
I know, it's ridiculous, but everything's connected.
Okay.
And if we don't deal with this in a holistic manner, it could affect the bottom line. When the bottom line's affected, governors aren't happy. And when the governors aren't happy, nobody's happy.
I just want to be a pillar in the community. So if we can make that happen as part of that, I'm in. I don't want to do a bunch of PR fluff, though.
Same page, 100%.
Okay.
And I've already talked to your team about all of this. Impressive group of people, by the way. And they're going to take the lead on it. But my door is always open.
Freddie, I really appreciate your transparency, man.
Oh, just doing my job. Just doing my job. Believe me, it's an honor to work with someone as talented as UMP. I'm really looking forward to seeing what we can accomplish together.
You're here nice and early. Love to see it.
Just doing my job, Coach.
Humble and hardworking. Both qualities like to see in a draft pick. But you already knew that. Let me show you the locker room.
Let's do it.
So obviously you've seen one of these before. Nothing too unusual. Your locker's over there.
The one with my name on it, right?
Quick study. We put the starter's name on the whiteboard over here before every game. Coach likes to keep things regular, but obviously injuries happen. People perform or they don't. So it'll change from time to time.
All right, well, hopefully it changes sooner rather than later.
You keep doing the right things, you'll be there sooner than you think.
Hey, that's the plan.
All right, hey, come on, let me show you my office. Come on in.
Cool.
Now, I know you're anxious to find out how you're going to fit into the rotation.
Coach, man, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hyped, man. You got no idea.
Like I said, we wanted to see how you performed under pressure, so we put a lot of weight in your performance in the Summer League Championship.
Okay. Yeah, you were very clear about that.
Communication is super important in this organization, so I am glad to hear you say that. And I'm also glad to let you know that you'll be our sixth man to start the season.
Sixth man. Okay, can't be mad at that.
I thought you'd be a little higher in the joy scale than can't be mad at that.
Joy scale. Coach, you a life coach on the side? Getting a little pocket money there?
Yeah, I joke when I'm upset too.
I'm not upset. It's just I haven't come off the bench since my freshman year of college. And before that, never really.
I get that. But sixth man at this level is a big responsibility. People have long careers in that role, and you haven't even played a game yet.
I feel you, man. It's just I have high expectations for myself, and I'm not exactly at a 10 on the joy scale just yet.
I get it. 100%. Honestly, I'd be concerned if you didn't feel that way. You want to make it here, you got to have a hunger to be the best.
I mean, if you're not competing to be the best here, what are we doing?
Exactly.
What are we doing?
Exactly. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to get dressed, you know where your locker is, and once you're ready to head to the court, it's the tunnel across from the locker room. Any questions?
Coach, I'm ready. Let's get it.
See you out there.
qualified. So my favorite cards in the game right now are the Pink Diamond John Wall, just because he can play, pretty good defense for his size, and I like his jump shot, and then obviously he can.
兰多赢得了挑球。
In for the match, Howard. At the line for your Pistons, IV, shooting 1.
球在魔术队手上，7分的分差。球到了霍华德手里，他被狠狠地撞了一下，球没投进，他马上要罚2个罚球。第一发罚得不错，这一球也很准，他2次罚球都罚进了。这是康宁汉姆，他拿下了7分，这是1-1。康宁汉姆。要被追3秒违例。
That'll be 3 seconds. Orlando ball.
目前比赛才进行到第1节，双方刚刚打了2分钟。球又回给了霍华德。这本来是个把比分优势扩大到2位数的好机会，但他们没能投进。成功的上篮打板得分，
这个助攻体现出了他非常棒的意识。
现在是第1节，双方差不多打了2分半。富尔茨拿球，康宁汉姆在防守，霍华德拿球，打板上篮，但球没打进。活塞队正在追赶，内线被富尔茨抢断。球到了霍华德手里，底特律的篮板，博格达诺维奇到外线，毫无疑问，这次扣篮力道十足。
如果这种球都没法带动全队，那就没有希望。
这正是他们急需的得分，高高跃起得分，缩小了比分差距。
这个球会给他们注入他们现在急需的活力。
如果他想的话，就完全可以扣得更加的暴力。
他们占据着不错的领先优势，很惊讶他居然没有尝试难度更高的扣篮。
我觉得他这个扣篮已经足够暴力了，虽然只是单手扣篮，不过力道可丝毫不弱啊。
篮板球被富尔茨抢到，魔术队的球权，他们领先7分。博格达诺维奇防守他，霍华德拿球。刚刚这一球没投进篮筐，轮到底特律反击了。
Orlando foul.
奥兰多换人。
First personal foul. 13 foul. Substitution on the court.
这是康宁汉姆，他拿下了7分。传球给诺尔，到了侧翼，伯克斯拿球。他用尽全身的力量扣了下去，
抓到进攻篮板球，直接切换到进攻模式，一记补篮。
他是联盟中最果断的篮板球高手之一。
说得对，他非常拼命，所以获得了非常多的2次进攻得分机会。
现在是霍华德持球，到了内线，刚刚那球投进了，而且裁判还吹了犯规，他得到了1罚。
Substitution on the court.
康宁汉姆拿球，球又进了，他现在已经是8投5中。
今天晚上谁防他，谁都要累个贼死。
奥兰多领先。第2节的比赛时间已经过去了2分钟，抢到球，伯克斯持球，他还没得分，但这种情况很可能会发生改变。计时器只剩6秒，
这是一个防守失误，在这种比分焦灼的比赛中，是不允许出现太多这种失误的。
是的，他轻轻松松就突破到篮下，
这种球会改变双方的势头，特别是这种大力扣篮。
霍华德被盖了个火锅，不过他们把球抢回来了。再来一球，上篮得分了。
这个掩护的效果非常好，队友的突破和上篮也很漂亮。
这是康宁汉姆，他拿下了11分。博格达诺维奇传球给伯克斯，这是康宁汉姆。
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
博格达诺维奇，他的被霍华德防守，他们还剩6秒。他现在无人盯防，底特律又中。
不管他们这次的防守策略是什么，都算失败了，因为他非常轻松的投篮命中。
到了中路，伯克斯摘下篮板球，
真是太出人意料了。这个球，防守球员防得一点都不紧，他却没有投中，还真是反常了。
这一球投得很准，
我们一直想看到这样漂亮的引导式的传球。
目前是比赛第2节，双方差不多快要打到4分钟了。传球给富尔茨，第一位，霍华德，上篮失败，假动作做的倒是不错。现在博格达诺维奇拿球，伯克斯拿球，他这一球让双方来到了相同的比分。魔术队得球，安东尼在外线，球到了霍华德手里，出手时间还剩6秒。现在富尔茨拿球，3分球出手了，这个球很漂亮，他本场比赛的命中率是5投3中。
你可能觉得他不是个3分球高手，但这种球他还是能够投进的。
这是康宁汉姆，现在伯克斯，球被抛了起来，底特律又中。
错位的情况下，这个投篮非常明智。
有他这样的准星跟高度，中距离跳投简直就是手到擒来。
富尔茨拿球，他拿下了7分，对面犯规了，他准备上罚球线罚2个球。
这是开启了进攻模式，成功拦下。
防守球员这个犯规很值，阻止对方的上篮，没有给对方加罚的机会。
奥兰多换人，第2个罚进去了。这是康宁汉姆，球被抢到了。随着上场结束，比分依然咬得很紧，魔术队领先，他们领先1球。请不要走开，暂停后我们将立即为您送上第3节的战况。在经过了犬牙交错的上场之后，第3节比赛即将开始。又更换了上场球员。第3节的比赛已经进行了3分钟左右。到了内线，裁判吹哨，他投篮的时候对面犯规，他可以罚2个球。诺伦斯被吹犯规，他罚进了第1球。他第2罚罚失了，传球给伯克斯，出手压制住对面的气势，篮板被魔术队摘到了。伯克斯在防守他，霍华德持球，到了内线，伯克斯持球。第3节马上就要进行到3分半钟了，这是1-1。现在是伯克斯持球，计时期还剩6秒，传球给诺尔，球又回给了伯克斯，3分线外出手没投进。
天哪！要是平常他肯定能 能够投中那些出手。今天的比赛形式会完全不一样。
这是他今晚首个罚球。
First personal foul. Team
他
set
第一发罚进了，底特律换人，
at the line for the Magic. Sub.
2次罚球都罚进了。这是康宁汉姆，他拿下了15分。
必须得想办法给他们重新加油才行。
你说的没错，他们的进攻已经陷入了停滞状态。被盖。
Orlando foul. Howard. Second personal foul. Team 4.
博格达诺维奇到外线，想要赶紧进球。
进攻方面，他这一节打得很困难，
又被盖了，他又出手了。篮板被魔术队摘到了。
对抗对方的内线进攻干得很好，他们获得了得分机会，但他的防守让他们没有得逞。
霍华德拿球，他出手的时候对面犯规了，他可以拿到2次罚球机会。
Marvin Bagley III. Second
这一罚没有
personal
进，
foul. 13 foul. At the
第2罚罚得不错。底特律获得球权，他们落后14分。这是康宁汉姆在富尔茨面前投篮，这是他的第2次机会。这一次没投进，他可以获得2次罚球机会。这一次犯规动作很明显，裁判的哨声吹响了。他第1发罚球。
Substitution on the court. At the line for your Pistons. Stewart. Isaiah Stewart. At the line for 1.
已经打到了第4节，比赛进行了大约2分半钟。现在是富尔茨拿球，到了中路，霍华德接到主攻之后，他立刻上篮拿下2分，
不错的内线进攻。
这是康宁汉姆。第4节的时间不断流逝，已经过了3分钟，球进了，裁判给防守球员吹了犯规，这是一次打3分的好机会。
Defensive foul. Franz Wagner. Second.
他们可以在这里稍微的拖一下时间，如果他们有这个打算的话。
我也这么想，拖时间是最合适的打法。很近的一次跳投，但没投进。活塞队正在追赶，这是1-1，被干扰了。内线，富尔茨拿球，球又回给了霍华德。这一球就是没进，轮到底特律反击了。到了左侧侧翼，传球给博格达诺维奇。这是康宁汉姆，他出手了，球进了。
球队在其他方面打得很挣扎，不过他这个点非常抢眼。
这些小伙子们的进攻实在是太流畅了，助攻也相当到位。
每个人都全力以赴的进攻，这种方式对防守也会起到帮助。他的这个助攻非常精准，漂亮的把球传到了禁区内。
这是康宁汉姆，福尔茨来包夹，抛投出手，这个上篮让他们再得2分。
抛投就是那种看起来不靠谱，结果还是能进的投篮。
他们的优势非常明显，接下来只要稳住就行了。
没错，只要把时间拖住，别丢球，这场比赛就赢定。
如果说之前的分差还不够保险，那么现在这个攻击波绝对是够了。
现在有什么理由停下来呢？我觉得还是继续开火吧。
尤文凯西决定叫暂停。
他打得非常专注，投篮手感。
进攻时间结束2秒之后，比赛就要结束了。 太明显了，他可以上罚球线罚2球。
Second personal foul. Team second.
第一球罚得很好，这一球让他们的比分优势扩大到了2位数。罚进了，他2次罚球都罚进了，
稳稳罚中。我觉得这场比赛可以盖棺论定了。
我觉得这个分差太大了，扳不回来的。
我同意你的看法，剩下的时间不够了。
裁判吹了对面犯规，这样一来他能拿到2个罚球。
Second personal foul.
他第一罚罚进了，这样双方分差就在10分以内。
At the line for Detroit.
这2球都罚得很好。球到了霍华德手里。奥兰多赢得了本场比赛，
而最终他们在极端敌对的环境下拿下了一场大胜。
没错，征战客场总是十分艰难，但今晚他们的表现确实可圈可点。比赛到此结束。
To see you at our next game.
Fantastic win tonight, MP.
Thanks, John.
What was your favorite part of tonight's game?
Just picking up that W, man. I could have easily scored 100 tonight. Let's be real. But if we would have gotten that loss, that wouldn't have mattered.
Okay, I hear what you're saying, but I think you'd still be pretty happy with 100, no?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you got me there. But you know what I mean, John. Stop playing with me. You know what I mean. You know, man, I played this game to win. So if it's great to have this feeling my first time on the NBA floor.
Totally, and it looked like you were having a great time out there too, so congrats again, MP. I know you were looking forward to this all off season. There were a lot of media outlets in the preseason that made a big deal about the fan base's so-called negative reaction to you on draft day, but I did see quite a few people in the stands supporting you. Mm-hmm. Could you speak a little bit about that?
Yeah, John, you know, I felt that support tonight, and it was love. You know, I can't complain about that. But I think with the whole, Shep controversy was a bit of a media creation, for being honest here. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not like I feel like I should be handed the keys to the city or, get the red carpet rolled out for me. But these days, it feels like everyone has an opinion, so you can always find someone that's willing to put you down if you look for it. It's there. For me, I'm just more focused on the people that support me, genuinely. And I've got plenty of support in the city, so it feels good.
The times we live in, right? Thanks, MP.
Yeah, no problem, man. Good question, by the way.
Okay, I will let him know.
What up, Rick? You good?
Hey, yeah, just got off the phone with Othello Akpem's assistant, and the big boss man wants to see you.
What about? I mean, he's not one of those super hands-on GMs, is he?
Nah, I mean, that's not really his reputation.
So?
Honestly, I don't know what this is about, man. I mean, I tried to press his assistant for some more info, but all he told me was that Coach Graves will be there, too.
Okay. Something about this feels off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
You got any advice?
Go in there with an open mind, see what they want to talk about, and come back here and we'll talk about it.
All right. Bet.
So what you say to MP? Come on in, take a seat.
What's up, MP?
Coach Graves, Mr. Akpem.
What'd I tell you about that? Othello, please.
All right, man, my bad. You got it.
So, about Shep.
Oh, boy, you too.
Now just listen. We knew the PR hit we'd take for picking you over him. But that's all just outside noise. Inside these walls, all we care about is ball.
All right, well, I'm willing to put in the work. On and off the court. So whatever it takes. I actually spoke to Freddie Novak.
You talked to Freddie.
Did I do something wrong by talking to Freddie?
Freddie's a nice guy. I like him. But all this stuff about controlling your own narrative, you're a ball player, not a politician.
We put together a very specific game plan for you. You hit these goals, you're in the starting lineup. Simple as that.
Okay, Freddie made it seem like I had to do a bunch of PR stuff just to get my shot with the Stars.
That's flat out wrong. This Shep stuff has nothing, I repeat, nothing to do with your playing time. I want you to focus on your craft, not this PR stuff. Am I clear?
Crystal clear.
Good. I don't need to keep you. But if you ever want to talk, or if Freddie gives you a hard time, whatever, my door is always open.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Ogpen.
Othella. Don't mention it. Thank me by putting in the work.
All right. See you, Coach.
See ya.
Sounds good, Jerry. Yeah, I'll link up with you later, man. All right, have a great one.
Yo, you want me to come back?
No, you good.
You sure?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk with you about your meeting with Othella.
To be honest with you, man, I'm a little confused.
Yeah, I thought you might say that.
Yeah. So you know something?
Man, I'm all over it.
So what's your take on it then, man? And one ear, I got Freddie telling me one thing, and the other I have Othella basically forbidding me to talking to Freddie.
Oh, well, he forbid you?
Well, not exactly, but he's not happy that I'm talking to him. I mean, the thing is, winning over the fans, I'm all for. It is my thing. It's a great idea. It's well-researched. But Rick, man, if it's me stepping on people's toes, I'm not for it. Like, I don't want to make the coaching staff angry.
That's not going to happen. All right?
So what's the plan, man?
Well, first of all, relax. All right, everything's fine, man. It's just a little palace intrigue. That's all.
Palace intrigue. All right, sure.
Like, your president of basketball ops, Phil Boyer, he's feeling the heat right now. He underestimated the PR hit that he would take by drafting you while Shep is still on the board. And optics, for better or worse, are very important for a man in his position.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a career to consider, so I get it.
Okay, so if you take this whole thing seriously, it'll do a great deal of getting you ahead.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm down for whatever. Just say the word.
All right, that's good. But meanwhile, you still got Othella Okpem thinking that Freddie's some existential threat.
A threat?
Yeah.
Yo, bro, what is he, like, angling for his job? Dude is in marketing, man.
I don't know. Stranger things have happened, man.
Wow. I don't know. Dude seemed pretty straightforward to me.
I mean, that was my read too, but I mean, that don't mean Othella's not worried. Look, the way he sees it, Phil's legacy is tied to you, which means that Freddie's got his ear because you come with a lot of media baggage.
Okay, again, that part makes sense.
Okay, plus you got the whole data-driven angle. And you got to remember, Othella's old school, like a real scouts and chalkboards type. Thinks that anybody with a computer's trying to push him out the league.
Right.
All right, so all I'm saying is you just gotta walk a real fine line here, man. I mean, goes without saying, you have to perform.
Yo, the funny thing is, that does not seem to be the focus right now at all.
Like, I mean, you want the money, right?
Hey.
Then this all comes with it.
Hey, I ain't complaining. I just think it's funny, man.
Look, all this means is that we got to be delicate, all right? So instead of launching this, full-on PR blitz, probably on the lines of what Freddie would want, let's dip our toes in this whole plan to win over the fans.
I think I know what you're saying. You want to slow play it.
Slow play it, exactly.
All right.
It's not like we won't do nothing. We'll just ease into it. Keep Othella and Freddie happy, which keeps Phil happy.
Okay.
Which makes us one big, happy, slightly dysfunctional family.
Okay. It's all making sense now. So when we start, man.
Well, Mila and Ashley are running point on this, so I'm sure they'll hit you up when they got something to say.
Yo, let them know whenever, wherever, it don't matter. I'm there. I'm your guy.
Okay, I get it. Look, in the meantime, you just focus on ball, all right? Hit the goals that Othella and Coach G gave you, win some games maybe, and we're going to be golden.
Win some games?
I'm just saying.
Hey, that ain't no issue.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be.
All right, then.
All right, get out there, man.